Down the back they go for Forteza. Quick ball for Peltier to work with. Now with Tessier again, just trying to put a little kick in over the top, but it's been really well read at the back by Portia Woodman-Wycliffe. Through 1 and 2, and then Tukuafu in support. Got ball and the hit from behind by Flo Simons. But there's the threat of Portia Woodman-Wycliffe. Attack the ball in flight, and away she went.
You just hear the crowd immediately get on their feet when she catches the ball. Beats 3 defenders, and then Flo Simons, bomb far in behind Tukuafu. It was almost like she didn't expect it, but the scramble D by Canada.
Okay, we'll play her down.
What a crunching tackle there by Simons, but Woodman-Wycliffe, we need more of that.
We good.
You could just hear the crowd get up on their feet. I got up on my feet when I saw her run like that. She is so dangerous. And you can see every time she gets a bit of momentum behind her, she's got a big smirk on her face because she can hear the crowd and how much she means to them. So good to have her back playing.
Okay. Let's scrum. Let's go. Time is back on.
30 minutes to play. 12 all, no score in the second half. Bench is starting to come on and into effect. This match delicately poised. Well, there hasn't been anything delicate about it, except the scoreline. Peltier brings it away. And now here's Simons in attack and almost through the line. A little half gap, and Gallagher stayed in support. Oh, gee, Claire Gallagher's taken a shot there, but she's bounced straight back up. Gabrielle Senft onto the 10-metre line. Canada's turn just to press a little bit of concerted period with ball in hand. As nobody misses in the defensive lines, respectively. Roos it is who sends Royer back. Peltier distributes well again. Menin nice and hard, but no way through. Kalunavale and Veliko. Quick recycle of possession. Simons does well and gets the arms free for Shell. Canada keeping the ball alive well. Back they come, still on the 10-metre line though, and the defensive pressure tells. Bremner scoops up the loose ball for New Zealand. Hohaya now for demand. Shape to kick, spins it wide again. Sorensen-McGee, Sorensen-McGee going herself. Braxton Sorensen-McGee has put New Zealand 50 metres upfield with a searching run. It's slow and eventually there for Olsen-Baker. Once again, the Canadians do well to regroup in defence. Kalunevale. Someone looking to break this game open. Hohaya in 2 minds and Scragged. We'll need someone to play halfback. Kalunevale will pick and go. And that momentum from the Sorensen-McGee surge just tapped for a moment. Now Hohaya brings it away. Brunt puts it on the toe. Space in behind here. Acres of space for Ayesha Leti-I'iga. A little wave back to her maiden number 12 because Sylvia Brunt has set up Ayesha Leti-I'iga's second try to give New Zealand the lead.
And that is the Black Ferns flair that we have seen multiple times that we are missing. But Braxton Sorensen-McGee, it started from her, beating 3 or 4 defenders, just running into space. Alysha Corrigan ended up getting back, but Iritana Hohaya, she got smacked. But Brunt, just that little nudge in behind for Ayesha Leti-I'iga to run onto. We've said her name quite a few times in the last couple of weeks because she has just made a huge difference after coming back from that injury. She is just playing the best rugby that I've ever seen her play in a long time, full of confidence and thriving.
Conversion goes over. Demand adds 2 more and New Zealand jump out. They strike first in the second half to lead 19-12.
Well, unfortunately, Fancy Bermuda's just got caught in no man's land. She was in between 2 players. She wasn't marking anyone, and then it was the vision of Brunt to see that Leti-I'iga was there. You can hear Leti-I'iga before you can see her. She was screaming for the ball, and she responded. Great to see. Change as well for Canada. I've just seen Leticia Royer be carried off injured. She is hobbling off, so Tyson Bukaboom, my favourite surname in World Rugby, she's onto the field.
Most capped international for Canada, 72nd cap for Tyson Bukaboom in jersey 19.
Let's go.
And Canada's turn to respond again. Tessia sends it away to Tukuafu. Ohio clears for demand again. Some space in behind here, but Bermudez has read it well. And fancy Bermudez, just a chance to wind back up and go almost through, just tipped up by Ponsonby. But a nice little incursion from Bermudez. Now Gallagher for Tessier. Good spot tackle made by Leti-I'iga, and it's going to be Canada ball though. Last touch came off the New Zealand winger.
Not forward into touch, so it's an option scrummer line out.
Tell you what, Alex Tessier has taken some shots in this match, the Canada captain.
Time off. We have an HIA.
Up she gets again, well, just about.
HIA.
Yeah, she's a strong one, that's for sure. Ayesha Leti-I'iga, the timing is right, but ouchies, she was just able to nick the ball off her hand, causing it to go forward. But Tessier, she is an incredible Canadian player. Player stats there, 6 carries, 18 metres made. They may not be high numbers, but they are impactful actions that she always makes on the field.
No foul play, because you're already down.
Just an update as well. Coming off
Yeah, no, I have the team up.
is Iritana Hohaya. She's gone for an HIA. And so Maya Joseph had a short-lived stay on the bench, and there has been a change, a permanent change for Canada. Olivia Apps, one of the 4 sevens players who has come straight back into the team. She replaces Pelletier, who I think has had a very good game.
Okay, it's a scrum to red. Knocked on into touch. Water off, please.
Well, there is Olivia Apps, captain of the Olympic silver medal winning sevens team. Just a heart and soul of their program. We talk about sevens players coming in, but Canada very much have an integrated one squad philosophy. These teams players have trained a lot together. Many of these sevens players were in WXV last year, so the learning curve not quite as quick. Liv Apps yellow carded in this match this time last year as well.
Crouch!
I'll never forget the post-match shot of her being lifted up in the air and thrown around like a rock star.
She feeds the scrum. Canada inside New Zealand territory, and away comes Apps for Gallagher. A little move that is well read by New Zealand as Bermudez gets the full weight of Kaipo Olsen-Baker in defence. Now Courtney O'Donnell. Little hole here for McKinley Hunt. Canada pressing Olsen-Baker. Yeah, wanted a couple of goes, looked but couldn't. Now what's the option here for Canada?
Kaipo Olsen-Baker, she actually was such a worker in that passage of play. She made a tackle and then sized up her options and then wrapped around the ruck to then make that next tackle onto Bukaboom. It was impressive work by her, but unfortunately the turnover was just a little bit mistimed. She came around the side rather than through the gate, which allowed Canada to get the penalty. Last 5 penalties conceded. Look at those ones from the Black Ferns that could cause a little bit of damage later in the game, which we do not want. Canada discipline from the Black Ferns let them down a little bit last week, so they want to tidy that up.
Got another HIA assessment. This time it is on Tessier, the captain. So Shoshanah Seumanutafa comes on, and she's been very familiar with the Black Ferns players. Obviously part of the Chiefs Manawa squad, played a couple of games with them, as well as the counties Manukauhi. But it has been a very physical game, hasn't it?
Attritional at the moment. Independent doctors and of course smart mouth guards as well, just checking these players. So a couple being assessed now as that rolls off the fingertips but lands for DaLeaka Menin. So Canada with Forteza. Abiola Forteza, part of this hard-working loose trio. Away it comes to Tosi. Shovels it away, but Semps can't handle. And New Zealand go forward with Valiko. Maya Joseph back on the field. First time we've seen her kick. It's a bit of an awkward one. And Apps brings it down on halfway. Olivia Apps to the 10-metre line. flat and hard. Canada will just keep working away, trying to punch holes through the New Zealand defence, but they can't go through the defences of Kaipo-Olsen-Baker. And her breakdown thievery, now Apps will win it back.
Oh, we've seen her do that so many times on the 7 series. The accuracy that you need at the breakdown to retain your ball and get the turnover. Olivia Apps, how smart of her to pick and choose the right time when to go for that. But Kaipo-Olsen-Baker, she hasn't been on for long, but she has made a huge impact, just making that turnover there before as well. She's just able to get such low centre of gravity, and she's so strong and stable over the ruck. She's hard to move. When she sees that ball, she grabs it.
Well, Blackfern Player of the Year last year, and she's well and truly in form again this year.
Big opportunity here for Canada again. Totosi down the back. Brought away. And Canada going to keep it in tight. And add a few more in just to add a bit of weight and now get a good rumble forward. First time we've really seen either team try and rumble away from the rolling wall. They've got advantage as well, as Apps sends a big ball for Simons, who does well with it. Rather, it was Seumanutafa.
Just straight off your feet there.
They'll go back and play for the penalty at the maul, which collapsed as we head into the final quarter of this match.
One black.
Yeah, Canada will look to hold on to this territory deep into the red zone of the Black Ferns. They've gone for a line out. DaLeaka looking to get 5 metres out of that try line. Turn some of this territory into points.
Just hold.
Just time off here as Tanya Kolonovale readjusts her boot. Very important in what will be highly likely maul defence.
Less than 100 days until Rugby World Cup 2025 for these women. New Zealand in Pool C, Canada in Pool B. If it goes to seedings, they would meet in a semi-final, but a lot of water under the bridge and other teams to have a say about that. But it is starting to draw closer. Canada drawing closer to the New Zealand, looking to pull level again. 20 minutes to play. Totosi again hits the target. It's not going to go far, and they will rumble forward again. O'Donnell comes to add weight. Totosi's got it in the back. She's got a nose for the try line. They're really good at executing in this area, but New Zealand have just stopped them, just got in to disrupt, but they've conceded a penalty. Canada playing under advantage. So Apps has a little dab herself and goes over Olivia Apps. Off the bench, onto the score sheet, adds impact, and Canada pull one back.
A well-executed try by Canada. They opted for the 5-man line-out, which allowed the Black Ferns having to spread their defence. Here we go, here's going from the front and then driving with only 5, and then that's when you see Courtney O'Donnell come in, then Pakan, and then just brute strength, just holding the Black Ferns out of that maul, and Olivia Apps doing what normally the forwards would do, and just going for it, going herself, getting over the try line. Man, we got a game on our hands.
Well, that try off the back of 2 good driving mauls, first getting them down there, and then secondly, the one that gave them another penalty advantage. Apps was the benefactor, but that 4-pack has been working hard.
Big kick for Julia Shaw, little stay away. So New Zealand just with their noses in front by 2 points, 19 points to 17, 19 minutes to play after the try by Olivia Apps.
Another change for Canada, Gillian Bogue. She comes on to the field and replaces Emily Totosi in the front row at hooker.
Tyson Bukaboom taken over the captaincy while Tessie has been checked out. Well, Hayden sends it away again, and it's Sylvia Brunt who gets hands on it and gets possession back for the Black Ferns. Joseph. And now Olsen-Baker with ball in hand. DaLeaka, shot down, good tackle by Bukaboom. Joseph again, and now Leti-I'iga, a chance to wind up for New Zealand's number 8. Snatched away Joseph once more. Looking to release Demand. New Zealand.
Ball is there, you're just holding it in.
Happy to keep it tight enough at the moment as Bremner can't get past over the advantage line. It spills out awkwardly, and here come Canada on the counter. Across the hands it goes for Bermuda's spot tackle made by Leti-I'iga. An important tackle too, Bukaboom. New Zealand just guilty of coughing up possession once more though. Trouble in back play here.
6,
One of the
21.
Canadians as Seumanutafa sends it down.
Take him back in.
Sorensen-McGee puts boot to ball. Shell will field it. Looks to oblige back, chipping it in over the top here. 50-22 is on if she gets the break, but it's not going to break. Woodman-Whitcliffe will shadow it and shadow it, and have a go at running it out here. Portia Woodman-Whitcliffe, 1 and 2, and then clatters into 3 Canadian defenders.
Use it.
New Zealand go
Use it.
from their own goal line again, and now look to exit through Demand. Good quick hands at Skyden Field though, and Apps is underneath it. Pressure coming on New Zealand's defence. Gallagher, and there's space. Seumanutafa looking to release Corrigan. Alysha Corrigan is going to put Canada in front with 15 minutes to play. New Zealand trapped in their own end, and Alysha Corrigan strikes for Canada.
Alysha Corrigan. Now this is where they do their dirty work. This is where they step up, Canada, with the pressure. It was Demand here. The kick was just unexecuted well. Apps was right underneath it. And look at the space there that Canada had. It was just a simple draw and pass. Amy Duplessis, Liana Mikaele-Tuiu was the last line of defence, and Brunt just wasn't quite there fast enough. Alysha Corrigan just using her speed, but it's the great catch and pass that we have here from Canada, allowing them to give time and space, drawing in Black Ferns defenders. I hope it's not a repeat of last year, but this is exactly what it looked like. Canada fighting back in those last quarters. Get them back in front. Here we go.
Shell from wide, almost brought it around, but not so. So it is Canada for the first time in the match in front of New Zealand, 22 points to 19.
What made that all impressive too was the fact that they actually only had 14 women up on their feet, because I can confirm that Sept has come off injured. They're telling me that it looks like she may have broken her collarbone. She's gone off and it's not looking very good. So Crossley has come onto the field as well, and lots of changes for New Zealand. Paul comes on for Woodman, Whitcliffe, and then changes in the front row. Henwood on for Veliko, and another change with Vaipulu on for Roos. So New Zealand have identified they need to make changes and bring on some energy.
There's Caroline Crossley, another of the Olympic silver medalists. Medirangi Paul for New Zealand. So now it's New Zealand's turn to chase for the first time in the match. This the exact same scoreline as the final score this time last year, almost to the day. Claire Gallagher's controlled things well. This one down to Sorensen-McGee. Has had the ability to open up the Canadian defence. This time she's caught, just. It comes out slowly. New Zealand with Tanya Kulonevali. They've caught Canada offside here. So we'll play under penalty advantage. Ponsonby. And the 10-metre Demand. What's New Zealand got on strike attack once more? Duplessis. Piper Olsen-Baker, next cab off the rank. And then just lost control there, so they'll go back and play the penalty.
20 red is in front of the kicker and advancing.
Yep. Black Ferns are looking to size up their options. Do they go for the penalty or do they continue playing?
First penalty Canada has conceded in the half. And now, is that the tee coming on? Yes, it is. Demand will step up, the captain. Try and tie us up.
At the conclusion of this kick, Iritana Hohaya will go back onto the field, can confirm she has passed her HIA.
To tie the test match, the Black Ferns co-captain. Demand strikes it well, strikes it through the middle. And we're back all square, 22 plays 22.
Atlanta, Little here comes on and replaces Georgia Ponsonby. What a very big kick there. The Ruahei demands, and I can also confirm for the Canadian fans watching at home, Alex Tessier has failed her HIA and will not be coming back on.
Thank you. Restart's brought down by Leti-I'iga.
Use it.
And now Hohaya back on the field and clearing away for Dement. Oh, well, it's going to find touch anyway, but Bermuda's lost her footing. Just to confirm too, if this match is a draw after 80 minutes, we play a draw. That's it. No extra point, extra time, no golden point.
And that's probably not what either team will want, because then it will go back on points differential, and none of us like any of that. For there to be a definite winner of the Pac-4 series.
Well, with another round of games to go too. I mean, who likes a draw anyway? But that's by the by. Let's see what happens in the next 10 minutes. Great take by Crosley. New Zealand have conceded a penalty.
Penalty advantage, Red.
So a free shot here, really, an attack for the Canadians as it's pulled away by Claire Gallagher. A little chip kick over the top for herself. New Zealand will scoop it up. So they go back to the penalty. Worth a little dab from Claire Gallagher.
Across, landed on the red player.
It was actually quite clever of Gallagher, because just with those small chip over the defence line, they're able to make the Black Ferns turn and chase rather than kicking it deep, essentially giving the Black Ferns the ball back. So very clever from Gallagher.
Gallagher will plug the touch line here, and New Zealand are really going to have to roll the sleeves up, because it's a great touch finder from the number 10. And, oh, just pulled up. Claire Gallagher on the kick.
Okay. We already have 2 maul penalties in this area, Black.
Just
I need good
cramp by
discipline,
the
okay?
look.
I need good discipline. You already have 2 maul penalties in this area. Okay.
Well, interestingly, off camera, I don't know if you can hear, but the referee has gone and told the Black Ferns she needs better discipline on the maul defence, because every time they have gone to a maul Canada, they have been given that advantage. So the Black Ferns are either guilty of coming from the side, in that last penalty, it was because they put Bremner over into the side of the lineup of the Canadians. So they really need to tidy this up. They have been given, I wouldn't say an official warning, but just been told to tidy it up.
And the last thing they want is to get a warning to turn into a coloured card with 9 minutes to go, so discipline will definitely have to be tidy here.
Big throw for Gillian Bogue for Canada. And, oh, just overthrown, but it's going to work out for them anyway, because DaLeaka Menin's come off with it. Canada will keep it tight with Hunt. And now for Teza. Canada coming at New Zealand once again. One after the other, pick and go from the tight forwards. New Zealand picking them off in defence at the moment. And they'll go again low and hard. Here's Caroline Crosley, it was quick from Menin. Now it spills out for O'Donnell. Courtney O'Donnell almost there. Just caught by the Black Ferns defence. Gillian Bogue has a little look, she goes low. Now Bookaboom drops a shoulder in. Wave after wave of red jerseys coming at New Zealand. McKinley Hunt New Zealand's discipline standing firm too.
Use it.
Karen Bakan, the next to go. Trying to burrow is O'Donnell to ground. Now Apps looks again. Will they release? No, they still stay tight. New Zealand wrap up and might have rolled it the wrong way. They do. They've got the penalty. Desperate goal line defence from the Black Ferns.
Well, what was crucial for that turnover just then is the Black Ferns defender, the tackler, was able to roll Boom towards Kaipo Olsen-Baker, which meant that she had right away of the ball, just being right there, and the clean-outs were just way too slow. So the patience and the discipline of the Black Ferns just then, absolutely world-class.
Oh, Demant's tapped. Looked like she was going for touch. And all the pragmatism's gone out the window because now it is full risk to try and find reward with Leti-I'iga through 2, 3, 4. Eventually, Crosley brings her down on the 10-metre line. New Zealand not satisfied with a safe game. Duplessis had to hold it up as they got in each other's way. Oh, Lolahi has done well to hold on to that. Short, hard, and forward. They got ahead of steam up, and then the rush of blood came.
Yeah, McGrailey too was just about a metre in front of or higher. Idea was there, but the space was actually in behind if they wanted to spread it there. But look at this turnover, Kaipo Olsen-Baker.
Last scrum, we went down under pressure, okay?
Look at that, the energy is there, she knows, but the quick tap from Dement. What's going on? We don't really see this from the Black Ferns, and then it ended up being a little bit of confusion, but it pulled off there for Ayesha Leti-I'iga. She was able to beat 3, 4, 5, 6 defender. Bunt off! Full energy, that girl.
Oh, if only you could have seen both benches. They were up on their feet. They were all screaming. I couldn't hear anything down here. They were so enthused and into this game.
So we don't see that from the Black Ferns. I'll just remind you about the 2022 Rugby World Cup final. Where that happened once or twice. Oh, what a test match this is. Just over 5.5 to go, 22 all. Number 2 and number 3, the number 2 ranking on the line. Now Canada tap with that. Here's Gillian Bogue as Hohaya flew at her. Now Tyson Boom, all that experience. Oh, Hohaya, great clear out, Bakan. Hunt, no way through Henwood, and now New Zealand try and blow through. Canada do well to protect it. That'll be a penalty. Half-back on half-back, and this... Well, it's kickable. It's a decent kick, but it is kickable. Problem being is that Alex Tessier would be the one to take a slightly longer kick, so they're going to go to touch.
Yeah, looking for the safer option of holding on to the ball.
Yep.
Knowing that they can hold on to possession here.
13, Black, 13.
Big change here for the Black Ferns. Hannah King comes on and replaces Amy Duplessis, so King will go into first 5. Dement and Brunt into the midfield, a combination we have seen in the Blues Super Rugby Otaki season.
Okay, time back on.
Big time to inject the 21-year-old Hannah King. Here comes Canada again. Less than 5 to play now, and they've got that maul rolling forward on skates. Bogue's got it in the back. New Zealand have to be really disciplined here. They've been warned. Canada clear. Seumanutafa does well with an awkward ball. Big pump wide for Bermudez. There's space wide here if Fancy Bermudez can find it. Sorensen-McGee stands her ground.
Penalty advantage, hard tackle.
Canada have been throwing themselves at New Zealand. The similarities to last year, immense. Gallagher, space for Canada. Simons looking to straighten flow. Simons, the offload. Seumanutafa just held up. Able to get up, go again. Ref is going to have a look. Ball spilled out. Shoshanah Seumanutafa, she reckons she scored it.
I'm unsure if she has been held in ground in the tackle. So I just want to check, see if it's clear double movement. Yep. So on field, I don't see her as held in the tackle, so my on field is try.
I agree. And if it's no try, then you're playing an advantage. Yeah, so I think we should check.
Okay. So, Ollie, we're going to come up to you. On-field decision is try. I do have a grounding. I just want to check and see if there's a clear double movement. And Canada's held the tackle.
On-field try, checking grounding and double movement.
She's not held there for me, but it's the double movement that they're looking for. Remember, you have to be on your feet to play the game. So whether they've determined she's on her feet, I'm not sure, but she's definitely not held.
So she's not held. Not held.
For Kat, this is probably the best angle, or the one before. So she's not held.
Yes.
And then gets up, never loses the ball, and then grounds it. So stay with your on-field decision and award the try.
Okay, thank you. So we're sticking with the on-field decision, and the try stands. Okay.
Shoshanah,
You're on screen
Seumanutafa.
now, so
Yeah.
yep. Thank you.
She's not held in the tackle. She clearly grounds the ball, never loses possession.
And a try given for Canada. Shoshanah Seumanutafa, who played with the Chiefs this season, may have broken some of her teammates' hearts. Canada go back in front with 4 to play.
She was one of the 12 players that was a part of that historic win last year. She actually started at centre as well, has come off the bench today and has potentially done the deal for Canada. This kick will be crucial because then it means that if the Black Ferns score, they have to convert it to be back to a draw.
Julia Shell, oh, she shanked it, something chronic. Hasn't had a great day off the tee, so Seumanutafa's try ruled good enough by the TMO, wasn't held. Scrambled forward and puts Canada in front.
Oh, what a 3 minutes we have left remaining. Listen to the crowd.
Hannah King, Canada looking to control this final 3 minutes and do what they did last year. That was the first ever time they've beaten New Zealand. They're in front now, perhaps for a second. DaLeaka is going to kick it downfield. She'll give New Zealand a chance to run it back. King in support of Sorensen-McGee. Hannah King confronted by a red wall.
Ball's there, Black has it.
Olsen-Baker. New Zealand will have to go 55 metres from here. Kaipor Olsen-Baker. Into the final 2 minutes we go. Ball will squeeze out slowly as
Black player, she's holding it in.
O'Donnell
It's inside 50.
rolled away. King. Now for Brunt, who's been lively, dangerous the entire match. Hohaya. Oh, massive early go from Courtney O'Donnell. Sent back. King. And now Lola here slips it on for Sorensen-McGee. Does well on the half volley.
Advantage, red 6
And they've got a
offside.
penalty advantage here, New Zealand. Who's the cool head in either side? Eritana Hohaya. Hannah King now slips it on for Kate Henwood, one of the youngest and the oldest. Brunt. Now Leti-I'iga, she's got 2, and she's got a little hole, a half gap. Simon's on this flow, Simon's on it. They'll go back to the penalty.
On that ball, we're going back.
Time ticking now with a minute to play.
Offside. Yep.
Black Ferns need to hold on to the ball here, so going for a penalty is essentially not an option if they want to win this game. Time is not on their side, so they're just sizing up their options. You can see Demand going for the ball. Black Ferns are just being patient. You can see this is where the pressure cooker moments kick in. Who's going to stand up? Who's going to stay calm? Who's going to make that impactful moment? This could be it here. They need this line out to be successful.
The Black Ferns with 2 minutes left to play.
Massive throw for Atlanta Lolo here. local product. There's the siren for half-time. It's brought down by Mama Vaipulu. New Zealand will have one crack at this. Tucked in the back, Lolo here. Canada clinging on for grim death, 27-22. Still there with Lolo here. And now Hohaya wants it. She'll clear. Demand. Brunt. Sorensen-McGee, cut-out ball. It's there for Leti-I'iga. Cutting back in field. Canada scrambling desperately. And now it comes again with Bremner. A try to square it, a converted try to win it. Olsen-Baker, it takes 4 to stop her. Hohaya. And now for Mama Vaipulu. New Zealand building phases. Their turn to throw wave after wave at the Canadians. Olsen-Baker it is again. Hohaya will release for Lolo here. Spills out Hohaya again. Kalonevali no way through. Canadians struggle. They'll have to let that come out.
Don't play the 9.
Deep into the red clock now. Quick pick and go, Kate Henwood. Good carry from the veteran, and another now. Olsen-Baker 6 metres short. Canada not missing. New Zealand keep coming. Tukuafu, now Alana Bremner, who knows every inch of this turf.
Use it!
Christchurch crowd roar the Black Ferns. The Canadian defence is stout, it's resolute, it's gutsy. And they'll have to keep making more. Lolo here once more, phase after phase. Hohaya, Sorensen-McGee trying to step and weave her way through. A little moment of magic needed from either side. Kalonevali now.
Tackle release! Yes, ball is there!
Again, the Canadians, it's slow for Iritana Hohaya, but she's picking out her runners time after time as the halfback. Up to 20 phases now, Mama Vaipulu. Menin has to release her. Away they come once more. Olsen-Baker sits one down. Canada, a wall. New Zealand trying to bust it down. Hohaya, now the edge. Brunt in the corner. Ties it up. In a gut-busting passage of play. And now from wide, a kick to try and win it.
And that's the moment. That's the moment that we are looking for. Sylvia Brunt has stood up today. She has been powerful in her carries. And a try now to get the scoreboard tied, but it was just patience by the Black Ferns, just knowing where they needed to open up. And Brunt, just full of Brunt force and getting over the line in the corner.
Thank you.
Oh, we got a conversion to go, but oh my gosh, what a game.
The New Zealand co-captain, Ruahei Demant, to win it. It'll swing away. And after 84 pulsating minutes, they cannot be separated. What happens now? Nothing. 27-27. It's a stalemate in Christchurch.